Are you still stuck in the energy pendulum of TikTok, going away, coming back, politics, inauguration, all that stuff? Then it's time for you to take a break and watch this video where I'll be covering chapter 50 of Transurfing, a practical course in creating your own reality in 78 days. Hi, my name is Heather, and I am your guide to bridge the gap between science and the mystical. If you're into that sort of thing, please follow for more. Day 50, the pendulum flop. Principle: if you let thoughts of what you don't like bug you, this is what will show up in your life. In order to let go of what you don't want, you have to accept it first. By accept, I don't mean let it in, so much as acknowledge its right to exist and then pass by indifferently. Accept and let go. In other words, consider the fact of it and then wave goodbye. At the pendulum's first attack, always respond by agreeing and then either diplomatically step back or unobtrusively direct the pendulum's momentum in a direction that suits you. Sounds like jiu-jitsu, right? Or aikido, something cool. All right, learn not to get hooked. Oh yeah, and to ignore the things that irritate you, and they will disappear from your world. When the pendulum has no way of hooking into you, it disappears into the void. Interpretation: pendulums are the lords of dreams. When a person is susceptible to their provocation, it is as if they fall asleep because, being wholly immersed in the opposed game, their mind is zombified by what is happening. If something irritates you or evokes a sharp sense of aversion, you might as well be walking around with a hook in your head. Catching onto your hook, the pendulum will instantly set about finding a suitable irritant, and not just one. You will dangle from the hook for as long as your irritation has no end. In order to pull the hook out of your head, out of your mind, you have to change your relationship towards the irritant and divert its attention, accept the situation, transform the tragedy into comedy, and focus on doing something else. Changing your relationship to something does not mean bottling up your emotions. Emotions stuffed deep inside are the very evil which builds up and then inevitably explodes and goes to feed the pendulums. First, express your emotions and then consciously correct your relationship. There is no point in fighting a pendulum. They simply have to be ignored. This is such good advice, you all. Such a good way of relating to the world, particularly when there feels like so much energy around the TikTok ban, the dark night of TikTok going away in America, the inauguration, all these very, very these things that can really suck us and pull us. So stay grounded in your own sense of self-love, and care less about the chaos, y'all. Care less about the chaos. I'm not saying to care less about people who are having a hard time as a result of this or are being harmed by, others. I'm just saying care less about contributing to the chaos cycle. All right, y'all. If you like this Transurfing content, please go back to my main profile page, and there's a favorite tab. There's a collection in there of all the Transurfing chapters. This is chapter 50, the pendulum flop. Appreciate you being here.